Hello, so we're going to be doing a quick review on Chapter 9, the basics of nutrition. Nutritional needs depend on various factors such as age, weight, sex, body type, and physical activity. The United States Department of Agriculture, which is abbreviated USDA, is the governmental agency that regulates nutritional related affairs. The USDA issues recommended dietary allowances, which are RDAs, for certain nutrients, including vitamins and minerals. The USDA replaced the food pyramid with MyPlate in 2011. MyPlate is the new food pyramid, which is a recommended guideline for food groups that individuals should consume daily and can be personalized based on your individual needs. Let's see. So many nutritional reports say that much of the population consumes more calories than needed. We'll skip that part. So we'll go into macronutrients. Macronutrients are the basic building blocks necessary for bodily functions, including functioning of the skin. The basic three groups of macronutrients are proteins, carbohydrates, and fats. Proteins are chains of amino acids that are used for every cell of the body to make other usable proteins. You should be taking about 20% of your intake should be proteins. About 54% of your intake should be carbohydrates, and 26 fat. And so proteins contain amino acids, and there are more than 100 naturally occurring proteins. There are more of 100 naturally occurring proteins. 20 of those proteins are are common amino acids. So there's over 100 naturally proteins. 20 of those proteins are common amino acids. 11 of those 20 are non-essential, meaning they can be synthesized by the body and do not have to be in our diet, meaning they are produced within our body internally. And then 9 of those proteins are essential, meaning they must be in our daily diet because they cannot be synthesized by the human body. Within those proteins, we have complementary foods, which are combinations of 2 or more proteins that provide all essential amino acids and complete a protein. So then the second macronutrient is carbohydrates, which are basically known as carbs. They break down the basic chemical sugars that supply energy to the body. Yeah. So carbohydrates can be combined with proteins to produce many important body chemicals like mucopolysaccharides, which are carbohydrate lipid complex that are good water binders. And then glycosaminoglycans, which are water binding substances between the fibers of the dermis. So, and then the last macronutrient, which is fats, also known as lipids. Fats are used as energy, but not as readily as carbohydrates. Some fat is required in a diet, and it is an essential component of good health. Fat substances can be used, or fat substances are used by the body to make hormones, create cell membranes, and assist in absorption of the fat soluble vitamins, which are vitamin A, K, D, and E. So that is macronutrients. So within macronutrients, with the carbohydrates, there are 3 basic structural carbohydrate divisions, which are monosaccharides, disaccharides, and polysaccharides. Monosaccharides are the most basic unit of carbohydrates, which is glucose. It is a 1-unit sugar molecule that cells use for energy. And then polysaccharides are complex compounds that consist of a chain of sugar molecules. And then, polysaccharides are a complex compounds that consist of a chain of sugar molecules, and then disaccharides are made up of vitamins are split up into 2 categories, which are soluble and insoluble. Fat soluble vitamins are vitamin K, A, D, and E. Vitamin K is for coagulation, blood coagulation. Vitamin A is for aging. Vitamin D is for sunlight, and then vitamin E is for antioxidants. And those are the fat soluble vitamins. And then water soluble vitamins are vitamins B and C. There are 8 different B vitamins, which are B complex, B1, B2, B6, 7, 12, 15, and then folic acid. And then, and all those different vitamins do different things. Vitamin B complex is necessary for metabolism. Vitamin B2 works with enzymes. B1 removes carbon dioxide from the cells. B6 is a part of breaking down and reconstructing amino acids. Folic acid is transporting certain molecules. Vitamin B7 is involved in energy formation by cells. Vitamin B12 is important. Is an important activation of folacin fatty acid synthesis in DNA, and vitamin B15 is important in various processes involved in synthesizing fatty acids and in metabolizing proteins and carbohydrates. And then vitamin C, known as ascorbic acid, is an antioxidant that helps protect the body from many forms of oxidation and from problem-free radicals. And then we have minerals, which are calcium, magnesium, potassium, phosphorus, and sodium. And then trace minerals, which are iron, iodine, zinc, copper, chromium, fluoride, selenium, and magnesium. So as an esthetician, it is vital that you develop and use good health habits to set an example for you and your client to increase your own age prevention while enjoying excellent health. Essential tools for practicing wellness inside and out would be to make sure you're exercising, hydrate yourself, eat a balanced meal, balance your fats, reduce inflammation, manage your protein, cook lightly, frequent the fibers, drink green tea, have regular massages, do not smoke, make healthy friends, schedule routine health checks, and have fun.